see, Hiroto, the fortune teller told me to, so let's break up.
Huh? Hey, if you'd like, would you want to watch the fireworks with me?
You see, Hiroto, the fortune teller told me to, so let's break up.
Huh? In the middle of a lively summer festival, she suddenly dropped a breakup line that sounded like a joke. I couldn't process it, but the fact that my girlfriend, Moeko Aima, was wearing her regular clothes proved she was dead serious. What are you talking about? A fortune teller? I'm Hiroto Tojo, just a regular 25-year-old office worker at a food company. I met her, she's the same age as me, through a friend. She works at a clothing store. By now, I was seriously in love with her, even thinking about moving in together.
Actually, I went to a fortune teller this morning, and apparently you and I are a terrible match, Hiroto. She said, your relationship will grow cold as you force yourselves to get along. You should distance yourselves before you shed great tears. So...
Wait, Moeko, I don't get it. Breaking up because a fortune teller said so? There's no way I can just accept that out of the blue.
But what if we ignore the prediction and something terrible really happens? It's not just me. Something bad could happen to you too.
We don't know if the fortune will come true or not. There's a chance it won't.
I know a bunch of people whose fortunes have actually come true, so I can't just ignore it. So that's that. It's been fun. Thank you for everything.
Hey, Moeko! I'd heard that fortune telling was popular among Moeko and her friends. But who could have imagined that the girlfriend I'd been with for 2 years without any major issues would suddenly break up with me because of a fortune teller? Without getting a reason I could accept, just like that, Moeko and I were over. I can't believe this is happening. I never thought I'd get dumped at the summer festival, where we were supposed to have a great time. Walking around in a jinbei with no one by my side just feels awkward. I even feel like people are giving me weird looks. I'm just gonna go home. Being dumped at the worst possible time, a summer festival, and for the ridiculous reason of a fortune telling, it's enough to make 2 years of feelings go cold. As I sighed, trying to forget about my time with her, and headed for the exit, that's when it happened. Ugh, whoa! Lost in my gloomy thoughts, I didn't notice her coming up from behind and felt a strong impact on my back. I stumbled forward, and we both ended up in a heap on the ground.
Ouch! Sorry, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you? My head was spinning, still a bit confused by the suddenness of it all. I looked up, and then... this person is crying. I'm so sorry. Did you get hurt when we bumped into each other?
No, it's not that. See? I'm perfectly fine. I definitely didn't get hurt from the fall.
Then why are you, crying?
That's because...
She hesitated, her eyes clearly showing her distress. Looking back, maybe this was what you'd call a sixth sense. If you don't mind, I'm here to listen. Before I knew it, those words had just slipped out of my mouth.
Actually, my boyfriend just broke up with me.
We moved to a bench a little away from the noise, and I listened to her story.
It literally just happened. We had promised to come to the summer festival together today. We met up here, but I guess he wasn't charmed by my yukata. He told me I looked childish.
That's so rude of him. And sorry if this is weird, but I don't think you look childish at all. At that, her eyes widened in surprise, and her expression softened just a little.
Thank you. You're very kind. I'm sorry to trouble a complete stranger like this.
She gave a self-deprecating smile. Still, I wondered if there was any way I could cheer her up. After thinking it over, an idea popped into my head, and I asked, "Hey, if you'd like, would you want to watch the fireworks with me?"
Huh?
The truth is, my girlfriend just broke up with me too.
Really?
And it was because of a fortune teller.
What? A fortune teller? That's awful. This is no time to be laughing.
So, I'm in the same boat as you. What a crazy coincidence.
Oh.
Honestly, I was just about to head home. But it feels like a waste to come all this way and just leave, so if you'd watch them with me, I'd be really happy. Feeling like I was hitting on her, I reached out my hand.
Then, if it's okay, I'd love to join you.
And so we moved to the fireworks viewing spot, just as the huge flowers bloomed in the sky. Who breaks up with someone over a fortune teller?
If you were going to dump me, don't promise to go to the festival.
Figuring no one could hear us over the fireworks, we both screamed out our frustrations. Letting out all our pent-up anger felt so ridiculously good that we just burst out laughing. Having completely vented our frustrations while watching the fireworks, we hit it off. We exchanged contact info and decided to keep in touch. Her name was Maika Fujisaki. She was a recent college grad who had just started working as an office clerk at an IT company this year. We started spending our days off together, going to popular cafes and seeing movies, and gradually grew closer. 3 months passed like that. Sushi? Brought to a conveyor belt sushi restaurant, I stared blankly up at the sign.
I really want the Kobito-san merchandise that comes with this restaurant's special collaboration menu. Would you mind eating with me?
Kobito-san, you mean the character on this banner?
Yes. I'm sorry for my weird hobby. I'll pay for it.
Aha! So that's what this is about. It's not weird at all, and it's better to have a guy with you for something like this, right? And I'll pay for my own food.
Thank you so much.
Smiling at this unexpected new side of her, we entered the restaurant, and so began an unforeseen fierce battle.
I never knew an eating challenge could be this painful and agonizing.
I think I'm at my limit. Kobito-san is coming at me with sushi.
Huh? Where? Kobito-san hasn't come to visit me. Eat a lot!
Stop! While tormented by nightmarish hallucinations like something out of a high fever, we somehow managed to secure the merchandise we were after. I thought I was gonna puke.
I can't believe you understand the appeal of Kobito-san, Hiroto. My friends weren't really interested, so the only one who got it was...
She trailed off sadly. Seeing her expression, I understood what she had been about to say. If you don't mind, could you tell me about your ex-boyfriend? She seemed hesitant, but after a moment, Maika began to open up.
His name is Tatsuki Ukiya, and he's a year older than me. We were in the same concert band club in college, and we both played the trumpet. He patiently taught me how to play since I was a beginner. I enjoyed the time we spent together, and we started dating. Back then, Tatsuki was so kind, and I always looked forward to going to club activities. But then, he graduated and got a job, and about 6 months later, he started acting strange. Unlike me, Tatsuki had professional responsibilities at work, and I understood that things couldn't be the same as they were in college. So, I thought he was just tired, and that if he had some time to settle down, he'd go back to how he used to be. Then, this year, I graduated too, and I thought if we could share the hardships of being working adults, the distance between us would disappear, but...
I thought you might mature a bit after getting a job, but you're still as childish as ever, Micah. I thought seeing you in a yukata might make me fall for you again, but that didn't happen either. I can't be with you anymore. Let's break up.
So, on the day of the summer festival... I'm sorry. I've been rambling on about something so boring.
No, thank you for telling me. I'm glad I got to know more about you, Micah.
You're a really good listener, Hiroto. I always feel at ease when I talk to you. We're both working adults now. Our lives and circumstances have completely changed since college. There are hellos and there are goodbyes. I've decided to accept that nothing lasts forever.
After that, we cheered up and browsed through some variety stores. By dusk, Micah's smile had completely returned. But...
Hiroto, there's something I'd like to talk to you about.
As I was walking her home, she said that, and I stopped. What's wrong? Wanting to reassure the frightened, anxious-looking Micah, I smiled. With a relieved look on her face, she began to confide in me. A week later, I was out in town doing some shopping when... Moeko?
Why is Hiroto here?
Of all people, I ran into Moeko. I never expected to see her here, but I quickly noticed the fortune-telling parlor in the next building. Still going to fortune tellers, I see.
Judging by your face, you seem to be doing well. It's a good thing I broke up with you, so you could avoid any misfortune.
Her tone and attitude, as if I should be thanking her, just left me dumbfounded. You really haven't changed at all. Fortune-telling this, fortune-telling that. You should try looking at the world with your own eyes for a change. You'll see things much more clearly than through a crystal ball. Are you going to let a fortune teller make all your life decisions from now on? Just doing whatever the reading says? That's just blind faith. I'm not trying to deny fortune telling itself, but I just can't understand believing in it to the point where you ignore your own feelings.
Why can't you just understand?
I don't want to understand. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Having all our time together dismissed by something with no guarantee of being true?
If we hadn't broken up then, something terrible might have happened.
I'm not going to argue about what ifs. It would be one thing if we had problems or insecurities back then. But we didn't, and I don't want our entire future to be decided by a fortune. We'll probably never see eye to eye. Just when it seemed like our argument would go on forever, with neither of us backing down.
Hiroto?
I turned around to see Micah coming out of the fortune-telling parlor. Micah, hello. You too? Fortune-telling? Witnessing our exchange, one person smirked.
Is that your new girlfriend? Too bad for you, Hiroto. Looks like she's into fortune-telling too. Let me guess. You just had your compatibility with Hiroto Red, didn't you? Why do I have to tell you anything? You don't have to act so tough. It's not a bad thing to rely on fortune-telling when you're anxious about the future.
Stop dragging her into this. This is between you and me.
Yes, you're right. So why don't you just admit it? The reason you avoided misfortune and even found a new girlfriend is all thanks to me. If you apologize for your rude attitude earlier, I might just forgive you.
It seemed Moeko was desperate for me to validate her actions, no matter what. Just then, Micah, who had been listening to our exchange, stepped forward.
Do you, by any chance, regret breaking up with Hiroto? What are you talking about all of a sudden? Of course not. I just did what the fortune teller told me to do. I don't have any regrets. From the start, you haven't been attacking Hiroto. You've been trying to get his approval. It's because you want to convince yourself that your actions made him happy, isn't it? You still have feelings for him and you still can't accept that you broke up with him. That's why you keep coming here, to grasp onto the result that following the fortune made him happy. Am I wrong?
That's right. This isn't how it was supposed to be. I never wanted to break up, but I had no choice. The fortune teller...
Right. It wasn't that Moeko's feelings for me had faded. Instead, she believed only in the fortune's result, feared a terrible breakup, and chose to end things, wishing for our mutual happiness. I was sad that you didn't talk to me about it, and that you seemed to trust a fortune teller more than me, the person who'd been with you all that time. But either way, I think a relationship with you, who trusts fortunes over me, would have fallen apart eventually.
Then what about her? Are you okay with a woman who likes fortune telling, just like me?
Of course, I have no intention of criticizing her for liking it. Besides, I already know that she likes fortune telling. That's right. It was the other day, the day she tugged on my sleeve, saying she had something to talk about. Micah confessed to me that she actually likes fortune telling.
I heard you had a bad experience because of a fortune telling, so I had a hard time bringing it up. But I didn't want to keep secrets from you.
Thank you for telling me, Micah. You've been so considerate this whole time. Knowing that we had already had that conversation and wouldn't have any issues now, Moeko stood there, utterly stunned. A week later, we were walking side by side along a seaside road she apparently visits often, speaking a little less than usual. Micah seemed to be lost in thought today. Could it be about the fortune telling from the other day? After what happened with Moeko, it would be a lie to say I wasn't worried at all. Whether she knew I was stewing in my thoughts or not, Micah suddenly stopped and looked straight at me.
Hiroto,
Micah?
Tatsuki? Why are you...
Don't be so formal with me. Call me Tatsuki like you used to. A man with a creepy smile approached, cutting Micah off before she could say anything. Micah, is this person?
He's the ex-boyfriend I told you about.
Come on, Micah. Reconsider.
The police told you not to come near me again. Yet you're here.
It's not like I was looking for you. But since you were here, Micah, I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. He had probably been scouring places she might show up just to see her. His persistence seemed more than a little obsessive. Yes, Micah had already talked to me about this. It was the same day she told me about liking fortune telling.
Actually, for the past 2 weeks, my ex has been calling and asking me to get back together with him. I had no intention of doing so after listening a few times, I blocked his number. But then, he showed up at my apartment. Of course, I refused since I'm not getting back with him. But he wouldn't leave, so I ended up calling the police.
That happened? If there's anything I can do, I'll do it. You can talk to me anytime.
Thank you, Hiroto.
I heard you hadn't heard from him since then.
Right. I thought he had given up, but I never expected to run into him here.
I'm telling you, it's a coincidence. Anyway, I'm glad I saw you today. His words still sounded like he'd been planning to run into Micah all along. It was so transparent.
Please, stop. That's all in the past now.
You're the one who dumped her, right? She seemed pretty torn up on the day of the summer festival.
I heard, Tatsuki. After you got a job, you took women's polite compliments seriously and got the wrong idea that you were popular.
Hey, Micah, how did you know that? Don't say any more.
You dumped me because you mistakenly thought you were so charming, but then you got shot down by every woman you asked out. That's why you're suddenly asking me to get back together now, isn't it? Please, don't disappoint me any further.
Wait, I'm truly sorry. You looked really cute in your yukata, Micah. I wasn't myself back then.
Even if you say that, it's too late now. Besides, I've already found someone wonderful who wouldn't say my yukata looks childish.
No way.
Hiroto, about what I was trying to say earlier. When we met at the fortune-telling parlor, I was having our compatibility read.
Wha? So it's him, Micah?
The result of the reading. Well, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't exactly great either. In a case like this, I think some people would choose to give up on the relationship and look for someone else. But I don't want to give up on you. So I was planning to talk to you about it today, Hiroto. Hiroto, would you be worried if a fortune teller told you we weren't a particularly good match?
Using a fortune-telling result as one piece of information to make a big decision isn't a bad thing, but my answer was already decided. I think fortune-telling isn't something you surrender all your choices to, but something to give you a little push. Changing your true feelings just because of what a fortune teller said? That's getting things backward, isn't it? Maybe the fortune is right, and the road ahead for us won't be smooth sailing. But if we know that in advance because of the fortune, I think we can overcome anything that happens, together. Instead of avoiding a predicted hardship, facing it head on, isn't that one way to use a fortune-telling result? If the result of the fortune really worries you, I won't force you. But even if a fortune teller says we're not a good match, I love you. I don't want to deny that feeling. So, if you feel the same way about me, will you go out with me?
Hiroto, with you, I'm sure we can get through anything.
Through this conversation, Micah must have finally found an interpretation of the fortune's result that she could accept. Hey, you! Micah is... And that's how it is. I can't let her be with a man who can't even see through polite compliments and gets easily distracted by other women. If you truly cared for her, you wouldn't so casually ask to get back together. I'm not sure which one of us is the child here. Let's go, Micah.
Yes, Hiroto.
He probably entered the working world, admired a certain type of glamorous person, and wanted to be like them so badly that his values became distorted. But that's no reason to hurt Micah. Far from becoming the adult he admired, he ended up losing the person he loved. Realizing this, Tatsuki could only stare blankly at her retreating backs. After that, Moeko, perhaps out of desperation, became even more engrossed in fortune-telling, unable to make even the smallest decision without consulting it. Overwhelmed by the sense of loss from losing me, and an unidentifiable anxiety, she'd even resort to divination to decide her breakfast for the next day. And then...
The fortune teller said I should change jobs, so I quit. But nothing's going right.
I heard that Moeko, who quit her job on the fortune teller's orders, keeps changing jobs, unable to hold down a new one for long. Is it really right to entrust everything to fortune telling? I think you should make your own life choices without looking away. In any case, maybe it just goes to show that there's a limit to everything. Meanwhile, Micah and I reported to the police again that Tatsuki had approached her. Because he ignored the warning, he was found guilty of violating the Minor Offenses Act and was detained for a week. No, why won't you understand, Micah? Word of his detention got out at his workplace, and unable to bear the contemptuous stares, Tatsuki resigned. Perhaps taught a lesson by our claim for damages, he never came near Micah again. As for us, 1 year after we officially became a couple, we were back at the summer festival. Any lingering feelings from what happened here were long gone, and this place had become the special spot where we first met.
Next time, I'll definitely get that Kobito-san prize.
That's a good shot. You'll get it next time. A love that strangely began right after we were both dumped. That day, we had a miraculous encounter, and it feels both strange and wonderful that we're now walking together as a couple. Micah, they have paper fortunes over here.
You're right. Let's try our luck. What will you do if you get a good one?
If I get a good result, it might just give me a bit of courage. Fortune telling isn't about seeing the future. It's about giving you a little push when you're hesitant. You shouldn't let it make all your decisions, but sometimes it can give you the courage to take that important first step.
Aw, Hiroto and Micah make such a cute couple. Do you guys believe in fortune telling? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.